Um, the chat room stuff's been there for months. I don't think anyone's used it in a very, 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 very long time. I forgot that I have like one for food emotes, which is like a Discord channel I have. It's not used very much. Also, what up? I'm trying to do some going live stuff. Alright, I think I did it. Nice. Anyway. Oh. I think B is okay. B does that a decent amount. Maybe he'll even show up here. But he was pretty out. He did quite a few of the power hours. A little too many, maybe. But that's up to him. Oh, jeez. That's not the first time he's done that either. But again, he should be alive. Also, what up, MC fan? We're much better off today. I went to bed so early. I went to bed at like 10:45, which is like the earliest I've gone to bed in literally months. 10:45 p.m. Understand that he does a lot of power hours. And whether or he has experience. Some say if you want to be an expert, you have to do it every day. I have one Kool-Aid, but I'm saving it. And he's definitely an expert. That's all I'm trying to say, sweets. So while it may look hard to the average human, he knows what he's doing. I'm not sure if I'm down for a power hour on stream. It's been a very long time since I've done a drinking stream. He has his stuff down. He gets. I mean, if B is ever in here, you could ask him himself. But he has it down to a science. He has one of his emotes is literally a Pedialyte emote. I think for the $25 tier. The man knows his hangover cures. And that's not the worst I've seen him on stream, honestly. When you get into like 5 to 6 power hour territory, that's when things start to get intense. Yeah, we're feeling so much better than me. MC fan, I would die. I would straight up die. I think in the average day, I think I do, or average stream, I do like 30 resets. Yo, thanks for the auto host, man. So you're talking about 30 shots in like a 5-hour period, which is, if you ask me, a little big oof. Also, I didn't mean to say little big. It's a big oof. Yeah, I would not recommend that either. I think the worst I've done is I've downed a fifth in a day, which is about 25 shots. And I was out. I blacked out almost immediately. This was a very long time ago. I learned my lesson. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like an hour. It was like Probably like it was over the course of like an 8-hour period, which is still a ton. Don't do that. Idiotic. I've become much less of a partier over time. I was definitely on the floor. The only memory I have was being curled up in the fetal position on the bathroom floor. That's all I remember of that night. Oh, and the pre-drinking, just like, oh, I got this fifth. I remember that. Dumb stuff. Don't recommend. And this is a while ago. I also don't recommend ever going for that. Why do I always fail this one simple trick? Bowser's hate him. Find this one Mario's simple trick to success in the Mushroom Kingdom. What is the national drink of Bosnia? Okay. That's when we reset the no reset. When we forgot to get the power up that we need. I am definitely feeling more alert today, but you sometimes just make those mistakes. I feel so much better today. Like you don't even get it. Hey, at least you didn't like puke on the hood of your car. Also, what up, Diarmo? Actually, I've definitely had some... What's the spirit I had from the Balkans? What is the name of it? I remember on my 21st birthday, I went to a restaurant, and they're like, oh, it's your 21st birthday? Shots on the house, and the owner was Croatian. So he gave me this Croatian liqueur. Let me find the name. It wasn't actually half bad. Sweets. Thank you for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I could be one of your non-expired subs. Enjoy the pickle emote. And enjoy the badge. Thanks for sticking around, man. We've had a long history together. So, to upgrade to that sub means a lot. Also, what up, Finwento? Shrek box? I'm not sure, but I'm curious. I love me some Shrek. Memes and all. Mainly memes. But like, the movies are not bad movies. Who doesn't love Shrek? Oh no. I don't want the Shrek illness. Okay, that was horrible. This run is diseased. How about that? Let's recover. Ooh, that is the worst. I mean, I kinda am. Hey, thanks, Dave. Also, the fact that you didn't do a cap of pride is sad for our country, jabroni. If you're talking about Shrek is love, Shrek is life, but I didn't mean it like that. I just meant I like me some Shrek memes. Some Shrek, what are they called? Like, there's an actual name for, like, the Shrek videos. It's like something MV. SMV. Shrek music video. Absolutely not, Diarmo. How about not that? I hate Cash Me Outside Girl and the fact that she has more money than I ever will have. Yeah. Shrek music videos are very important to society as a whole. If I was president, I would subsidize Shrek music videos. Turn it into a lucrative federal career. 6 figures plus benefits. Oh, jeez. Hopefully they find a cure soon. $57 is okay, I think. Alright. Off to a better start than last run. You know, the one where we reset here. I mean, honestly, you would vote for me on that platform, right, jabroni? Never mind the fact that I'm like... I just like some abhorrent policy. It's just like... Yeah, I think we should murder everyone over 40, but I will subsidize music videos with Shrek in them. Also, I will federally grab the Shrek IP to be public use. Like, literally the worst politician of all time, but he does have a policy that he promises he will subsidize Shrek music videos. And yeah, MC Fan, it's pretty obvious when I'm like... I do it to myself so much. I get like caught up in a very minor thing that no one cares about, but like the answer eats me up inside. It's a balance, right? It's almost like I shouldn't be a speedrunner because I literally only give myself 13 seconds per level to search these things. But no, speedrunning is love, speedrunning is life. Much like my father taught me when he showed me Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Microsoft fanboy in here. So I think I told the story before, but if you remember back in the day, Bing had that website. They probably still do, where it was like, oh geez, where it was like a blind search test to see which results you like better versus Google versus Bing, and I took it like 15 to 20 times in a row, and every single time I picked Google like 5-0. Like, I have a Facebook album of me showing my results, and it's like, it's blind. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like Bing that much. And I did the blind test, and yeah. I don't know. I think fanboyism for any company of their size is like, meh. I'm kind of over it. Like, I hope it's not like a symptom of me becoming a older person, but like, I used to be an avid Android supporter. Now I just stopped caring. Now, as long as the apps work, I realize the apps are the most important thing. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Google has more data than anyone ever will ever. Like, they have such a head start. They have not monopoly. I mean, obviously Apple is there, but in terms of Android devices, they have more data collecting power than Apple by far, just due to the amount of devices that are out there. Obviously, Google as a search engine has more data that way. Like, their data streams are literally unbeatable. No one will ever get there. Nice. I totally could have dodged that, but I didn't. Anyway, in other news, local man is too dumb to dodge, or too dumb to duck. I found the liquor, by the way. It was Slivovitz. Slivovitz. Does that ring a bell? Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Oh god. Nice. And also nice Bowser. Bonzi Buddy is my best friend. Yeah, obviously Google is not the best in all products. Like, first of all, so I've recently switched to iOS for my phone just because I have an iPad, and I think that having a phone connected to a tablet is just more convenient. I don't even think that the iPad is that much more ahead, except in terms of apps. But like, for that reason I have the EarPods, and I've tried the Google competitor version of the EarPods. They look horrible, and they also just feel really clunky. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. That was the first legal drink I had. That sounds really good, Sweets. We thought about doing cooking streams. Oh, crap. Alright, well, we actually didn't lose that much time for that mistake. We're obviously missing this cycle, but that's the worst I could do. Just miss one cycle. So honestly, I used Bing for about a 2-month period in my life because I accidentally set my default search engine to Bing, and I was too lazy to turn it off. What I learned from using Bing is that people relentlessly harass you for using Bing, to the point where I finally switched because I was annoyed that all the people were like, "You're using Bing right now? That's so gross." But the fact that I didn't change it for those 2 months out of laziness meant the results were fine. Yeah, are we sure that Jabroni is just not a highly intelligent chatbot programmed by Microsoft? Right now I can't tell. Alright, just gotta keep this. That is okay. I was gonna say that's a no, but it works somehow. Ugh, almost a 40. All right. We are on the road to recovery here. That kind of sucks, but whatever. We are losing some time. Actually, wait, no, we lost time here in the PB, so we are not losing that much time. Considering PB was possible with the run we had, we should be able to PB pretty easily. I mean, Google Plus is straight up dead. It never really lived. It only lived during its beta, and then people realized they didn't need more social media in their life, and then Google tried to shove it down our throats, and the world I guess, protested. And now Google Plus likes to tout their numbers, but it's all people who signed up from commenting on YouTube, and no one actually likes Google Plus. I don't know a single person who likes Google Plus. I really don't. Oh my god. Yeah, MySpace was an intensely ferocious place when dealing with the top 8. Or I guess you could make it anything you want, like 4 to 16, right? Alright, we're in a decent spot here. We're no longer in a decent spot because I can't duck today. What am I doing? Okay, this is a no reset, so we're in a... Whew. We're gonna have a really gross split here. But again, we've been really bad on the no resets recently, so we have to actually succeed at something, you know? I mean, like, MySpace at this point is literally just a music sharing app. You can't, like, I would barely classify it as social media. Really? That sucks. Huh? Hey, that could have ended really badly, but it only ended semi-badly. See, sometimes you have to bust out the tricks like that in order to save what small resemblance we have of a run that can PB. Yo, what up, Super Mike? Well, Windows Phone just straight up doesn't exist anymore, right, MC Fan? Didn't they get rid of it? Well, step 1 to being famous is to take that any percent SMB1 record, Sweets. The reign of Sweets is upon us. Hey, what up, Iork? I mean, Jabroni, we know you're a Windows fanboy. I wish my friend Gelmo-san was in chat. Alright, well, good you're taking care of your car. I have to get my oil changed, actually. Sweets, what was the other game you were speedrunning? It was like a Tiny Toons game or something for the NES. It was any percent world record for that. Then the Reign of Sweets. I think Jiffy Lube charges me 80 bucks. Because my car takes special synthetic oil. I used the Windows Phone for a while because I lost my phone and I had to use my dad's old Windows Phone. And it was a tank. I'll admit that. But Sweets, we gotta get you famous so we could piss off people for still using MySpace. It's a noble goal. Oh my god. Anyway, in other news, we're losing a lot of time here. I have a Nissan. It does the job. That's the first time I failed that trick in a while. Oh, I guess they are. Wait, are they? Blue and purple? Unless my webcam shows otherwise. Or can condors fly just learn to get blue and purple color blindness for his entire young adult life? Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. I'm fired. I Nissan Titan's the truck, right? I'm not a big fan of trucks. But I do have a big vehicle. Hey, I wish that's a good emote for my channel. Can I steal it, Super Mike? It's nice and spicy. Yeah, you see, can condors fly? I can never just take a joke at face value. I have the compulsive need to nitpick it till it's dead. I'm sorry. I don't even know what a Yugo is. Wow, that was it. Oh yeah, we died right at the beginning of that level. I forgot about that. This is the furthest run we've gotten since getting new splits. Sadly enough. Yesterday we didn't make it past 7-2. I am so happy. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. I'll just do, you know how there's like /ban, /unban, /host? There should be a secret command called /yoink. And then I will /yoink GC7 panic to have my own. Alright. So, I mean, it's insane. Like, we don't have time save anymore. We could literally only PB by 20 seconds. All the way over here. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a no reset. I gotta respect it. All the way to 2008. Good old Yugoslavia. I'm actually probably sure it shouldn't say good old. Oh. Like, dying here is the worst. It really is. Because, like, you did the level, you did your time. You dodge fireworks, but lose more time than the fireworks would cost. I don't know, you could have tuned in Saturday when I got the 37. We do a no reset run at the beginning of the stream, 3 cats, so shouldn't be too bad today. But thank you for the auto host, by the way. You were streaming big this weekend. Really unfortunate because I went to bed early for my 15-hour stream on Saturday, and I missed what looked like one of your better streams in recent memory. That makes me sad. Oh, really? So it took me almost 8 hours to get the PB, 8 hours of attempts in this. And then I did Mario educational games, Mario's early years preschool fun. That was a power-up, Jesus. And then, you know, then I spent 4 hours on an easy level and jump. Because apparently sleep is something that helps with that. That was a very rare case of good dode tip. Oh, whoops. Alright, sure. Yeah, so not our best attempt here. And now we are going up against what is possibly my best set of letter worlds ever. I don't know what claps means, but I'm sorry that you're playing Fortnite. Oh. Yeah, we do have unequivocally the best 100% run of Mario's early years ever. Oof. Oh my god, really? That's how we're gonna play this? Sure. I do deserve that. Anyway, we will probably die in A1 now. I mean, this is not going to be the best no reset run. But hey, we're going to get a sub 40 maybe. That's always condolences. Considering I'm submitting this to GDQ, apparently there's a third category that people are doing at GDQ, and I'm going to participate if I get in, but there's going to be people are submitting a 2-player, 1-controller, any percent D4 race. And I'm going to be Supersonic's partner in that, which I'm pretty happy about, I guess. Yeah, I'm submitting this to GDQ. Warpless D4, 2 races, 1 solo category. But I obviously have not gotten in. I don't know, MC fan, I'm scared to ask. I don't even get it, but okay. Well, I get it because like I know what they do, but I don't get the Nissan part. Yeah, so Warpless D4 Mario Solo. So the thing about categories is you want to cover all your bases. So I'm submitting pretty much as possible. So Warpless D4 Mario Solo. Warpless D4 Race Mario vs. Luigi with Big John, which I think would be one of the most hyped categories ever, so I'm hoping that gets in. And then any percent D4 2-player 1-controller race with 2 other teams. And then I'm obviously submitting Mario's early years 100%. Game J06. Alien. That's what you get for even questioning who Big John was. But oh, first of all, we somehow made it out of that alive. He's a pretty cool guy. I guess I deserve that. Yeah, this is not the best run now. I jumped too early when going down to the Piranha Plant section. It gave them a little bit weird to spawn, I guess. I kind of know what went wrong. Yeah, I'm submitting this category. Despite what this looks like, I'm pretty confident in my ability to do a no reset, considering how many no resets I do. Hey, we were green in 4-3. Jabroni, I don't want to have to mercy kill this run. We just lost 40 seconds. Oh, no, I'm just gonna submit my PB, even though it talks about the Logan Paul fight. Actually, I should look at that video and see if it's okay. Otherwise, I might have to PB again before the submissions close, you know? Oh, Elian, I didn't even see what you were talking about with submitting this run specifically. No, they recommend submitting your fastest time, which makes sense. So, 3 guys, I don't think you know much about this PB, but I was explaining to other people. This is extremely front-loaded. If I'm not green out of 8-4, the chance of PB is very small, because we had literally the best set of letter worlds I've ever seen. There's no single time save in it. Like, well, there's 2 seconds here and there, but like we had an extremely lucky world D, but like there's really nothing else. Honestly, I prefer it. I prefer it way more to the polar opposite of what my other run was. Or sorry, my other run was a polar opposite of this. Literally, I had the best 8-4 time I've ever had, because it was an 8-4 PB as well as a D4 PB. And then we lost 30 seconds in one level in the letter worlds. So like, I'd much rather have good early game, just because that gives me a lot of chance to be green. And being green just means that I want to continue the run more. Like, I'm much more motivated when next to green splits. I think everyone is. No one likes to see peach splits forever. And that's what my last PB was, so I was very happy to get rid of it. So yeah, having early time save is great. Because, oh, Jesus Christ. I did not play that correctly. That's why we do a no reset. I mean, it can. If you're talking about this game, I am not going to submit Darbian's record as my own. It has to be a run you did. So, world record can be submitted if Darbian decided he wanted to run this category. The 37 before GDQ submissions was a vocal personal goal I had. I mentioned it a bunch. I kind of created a little bit of a pressure situation. Oof. Okay. Three at once. Yeah, so... yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I mean, Jabroni, wasn't today, like, super, super hot? It was like a heat index of, like, 105 here today. So, a storm is great. Unless you're trying to fly somewhere right now. You see, we fail now, so we don't fail later. That's the beauty of the no reset. You get dust storms? Rip the, yeah, the run I was on was so dumb. We were plus 40 on our PB into 8-4, and we're green after the split. The PB. Okay, oh. That was gonna be the best save in speedrunning. Make all of the compilations, but instead, We just have to do this level over. Isn't Colorado kind of far from Texas? Do you mean California? Or I guess New Mexico or like any of the Southwest states? I mean, I could just be wrong. I did just do head geography, which is not necessarily the best type of geography. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, a really good case study is the Iceland volcano. Pretty much any volcanoes. Wait, Colorado is not as far as I thought. For some reason I thought... Okay, never mind. It is not touching Texas, but the Oklahoma panhandle is the only thing in the way. For some reason I thought it was a little bit more north. Wyoming, easy. Super easy. Yeah. PB kept fire until B4. Yo, pro tip, just don't have forest fires. Wasn't that, Krakatoa? Let's go for the big boy strat. There we go. Tambora. Krakatoa was like the loudest sound on Earth for a while. $18.83. Yo, thanks, Ortago. Oof. Kinda weird, but it should be okay considering we're going for this. You see, this is a strat that I like because it's fast. Look at that. Beautiful. Juneau is the capital of Alaska. Oh. It's definitely Anchorage. I didn't see the question. Juneau is actually not that large of a city. I thought you were talking about volcanoes for a second. Like, I'm not familiar with the Juneau explosion. Oof, that was rough. 6 C4 gold. Great to follow up on. We're getting better at C4/7-4 in terms of Bowsers. We're about the same in terms of Koopas. That's what they... Most U.S. state capitals are like weird and bad. Like the Illinois state capital is Springfield, Illinois, which is like a pretty rundown city in the middle of nowhere, Illinois. As opposed to Chicago, the third largest city in the U.S. Oh my god, why even try? Like New York, the capital is not even New York City. I forgot what it is. Albany. I was gonna say Ithaca, but I was like, yeah, that's not right. Yeah, but Madison's a cool city. I've been there a few times. I mean, for, like, first of all, it's a really cool college town. But, alright, so we're going for dumb strats because of why not, right? Gotta get that gold. Like, first of all, Darb with auto host. Miss you, Darb. I know that doesn't indicate you're here, but all right. So that gold is literally unbeatable at this point, but we did get a gold. I think I could maybe get a frame rule difference. Also, nice one frame jump. We could get a frame rule difference if we have fire, just so we could be a little less careful on the hammers. But still, that was pretty dang good. The power of the no reset. So I guess I'll feel slightly better if I get into D3. I mean, that was only like a 1 or 2 frame rule gold, still. Sick, dude. It's whatever. It's not the worst run I've ever done. We had a really good World D here, too, so that means on our PV pace run, we're going to get absolutely screwed, because that's just how it works. Oh, we didn't even go down a second. I'm actually curious. Because we were at 3.8 before. Alright, so we got a 2 frame rule gold. Okay. I originally wanted to practice, but I think if I practice, I will lose steam. So let's just do some runs. How about that? I mean, almost, like, the majority of states have weirder capitals than less weird capitals, I think. Oh my god, that'd be... I mean, I'm just waiting for Chicago to absorb Milwaukee as just, like, call it... Can't call it North Chicago, because that's an actual place, and it's really shitty. But, I don't even know. Call it Chicago 2. Hey, at least it's descriptive, right, MC Fan? Also, what is a canton? I assume it's something very similar to a state, but there's a lot of different words that are thrown around in political geography that all kind of mean the same thing. Yes. I like that you put Milwaukee first. Actually, I'm not sure if they do that. Oh, okay. I mean, Bosnia's relatively small. There's not a huge need for a state system like the US. It's not the smallest nation in Europe, but it's definitely in the bottom half. Hey, you can't be impatient when it comes to pizzas. That comes to cooking them, that comes to eating them. Because if you cook them wrong, then it turns out all floppity. And not in a good way. I don't know how that would be a good way, but if you don't wait enough time to eat them, then your mouth is burnt for days. So I hope you... I'm glad you're waiting. Oh, your friend's Rice. Okay, sorry. I thought your friend's name was Rice for a second. That's a risky move, jabroni. Actually, I think I'm overdue for a DiGiorno's pizza or competing company. Oh, okay. I still got it wrong because I thought it was Friends Rice. First I thought it was the name, then I thought it was your friend's rice, and now I see it's your fried rice. I think I don't get DiGiorno. I usually, like, if I'm going name brand, I get Tombstone. Otherwise, I get one of the fancier ones that, like, you don't really see except for in certain regions. That is usually a little bit of a price upgrade, but they're a little bit more artisanal, you know. See, I gotta remember that Elian really likes his fried rice. How is veganism going, by the way? Are you still going strong? I guess you're eating pizza. So, unless it's vegan pizza, which is a thing, not super well, right? I'm not aware of any Travnik. Travnik? Travnik sounds more European. I might. Is there a consensus on Red Baron? Nice. We are doing a million times better than yesterday. I'm happy about that. Oh, why do I fear Bowser so much? I don't think I've seen Brewpub Pizza before in my life. I can't be looking up Travnik too much in my spare time, but thanks for the link. So is the little red dot on the map the city limits, or is what? Okay. Let's continue. I mean, I hope. Okay, let's not continue. I don't know what to do in that situation besides reset. Okay, never mind. The cantons are much bigger than that little red dot. I mean, don't be, Oh, yeah, we did actually finish a no reset. It was a 40-30-ish, so that's pretty nice. I mean, being vegan isn't necessarily a bad thing, so... Or being vegetarian. So if you don't want to get off the diet, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to be like... People who, like, get offended when someone says they're vegan are just as bad as the militant vegans. Well, that run died because we couldn't jump. I think we could fix that, hopefully, by the end of this run. Alright. Well, tell him I say hi. Or her. I don't know anything about your friend. Rice sounds like a guy's name. I mean, why not have a friend named Rice? There's a Rice, Texas. Oh my god. Okay, remember when I said we were done walking off edges? Rice gum cursed my ability to stop walking off edges there. He has a way of infecting all ways of life for the worse. Boo Rice gum. Rice gum is the rapper, right? That's really obnoxious. Yo, what up, Eduardo Perry? Thanks for the host. Also, if this PBs and like it starts out with us talking about rice gum, that's 2 PBs in a row that talk about annoying YouTubers. And I don't want that to be a trend. So I don't have to find someone to like badmouth every single PB. Which I don't... Obviously, I don't want to do. Now, rice gum's kind of obnoxious. Not my favorite guy. He also got literally caught viewbotting and got banned for it, and then got unbanned because they found out he was a popular guy. I hope so. That would give me so much publicity. Please, get Rice Gum to do a diss track on me. What? He'll be like, he's not that good at Mario. He's also not super amazing at the whole commentary thing. Work with that, Rice Gum. Wow. Apparently, he's really bad at falling off stuff, or he's really good at falling off stuff. Yeah, there's no way to lose respect from me faster than to viewbot. Okay, so I'm guessing the face. But let's see. Wow. I'm kind of scared now. I don't think he would compliment anything in his diss track. If anything, he would say something about Mario's early years preschool fun, ironically. But while that would probably be good for general publicity to my channel, I don't think the people that would come from a Rice Gum diss track are the people I want in my channel. Is that a viewbotting site, Elian? Oh, okay. Never mind. Do you mind, like, I actually need to purge you. Please don't post a... Alright, we're switching controllers also. Yeah, let's not post viewbotting links in my channel. How about that? It's all good, man. Like, I know you didn't do it maliciously. If, like, someone, like, Twitch fan 1497 came into my chat and just going, like, check out streamstore. Whatever, then I'd probably be like, okay, you're taking a permanent trip down memory lane here. Into the pit. Honestly, like, we have to ban so little people. Like, in terms of, like, troublemakers, it's very, very rare in my stream, which is good. I like that. bad for anyone with mod aspirations because I haven't added a new mod in 2018 at least. Hey, it's all good, man. Anyone remember speaking of Darb, because he gave that auto host. Oh my god. Why? I don't get why I'm so bad at hitting the button at the right time. I always hit it early now. Elena. Well, I guess Elena was not just a Darb thing, but he had the emote for it. Sick 1-2, guys. We're pretty desperate for things that get out of World 3, so bear with me here. I might have to bust out the tea. I know I had this beverage of the energy variety, but still. I mean, Super Mike, your plan is foiled. Yeah, that was a bad idea. You clicked on the link that was a spam bot, and you got punished severely. You played a stupid game, you want a stupid prize. That's the phrase. I'm not calling you stupid. But yeah, you learned your lesson at least. Well, can I say that? Because you just linked me a viewbot thing. Elliot, I'm just roasting you. It's all good. I haven't, but by the way that sounds, I'm scared. Please do not link it here, MC Fan. Alright, at least we're out of World 1. The nighttime dark mode backdrop. Soothing on the eyes. Well, luckily, AVI is not a top-level domain. I don't think they would ever add that. Because that's so confusing. Alright. Pew, pew. I hope I haven't tainted the image of your emotes forever with the snow cone thing. Oh no. You gotta be careful of those I fucking warned you domains. They are truly scary. Yeah, that makes up for all the false flags. I mean, honestly, Super Mike, that just reminds me of the... Oh, Jesus Christ. That reminds me of the download more RAM sites. You might want to block it, yeah. I mean, I've never really thought about that. I always just ignore it, but if you block it, I think blocking it won't really do much because the like will still show up. Just let it be. I mean, it's not really going to affect anything. I have not. I haven't really watched that much YouTube recently. I was super excited that a new Strider video came out. I don't know if you guys know Strider 97. Alright, sounds good, Elian. But he's the Paper Mario guy. It was MIA, but he just recently released a really good video. Other than that, I occasionally have to watch speedrunning videos that get posted on the speedrun subreddit just because I have to see if they're okay as a moderator. But yeah, I've kind of been neglecting YouTube content, not due to the fact that I don't like it, just like I have barely any time to like watch things anymore. And I'm one of those people that likes to pay attention to things I'm watching. I can't just put stuff on in the background. It's either I'm watching it or it's like not going through any sort of mental process. If only I had time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fake 2-4 gold. No way that's real. Nice, by the way. I'm really shitting the bed on this. Yeah, that's really gruesome, MC Fan. Jesus. Well, okay. Sounds horrible. What do you want me to say? Ugh. Anyway. We dodged those fireworks. Yeah, I'm not sure if lol is the appropriate response there. Hey, the not even command works. I used to really like iDubbbz, but like iDubbbz and H3H3, I'm not going to say I grew out of them because that's a really pretentious thing to say. But I feel like their formula of content I just got sick of. And I do think it's part of just having a different sense of humor than I had 4 years ago even. I still think Vape Nation is like one of the greatest videos on YouTube. Yeah, let's not talk about that, MC Fan. Just because, like, gore is not something I want in my channel, potentially linked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does taint your recommendation of Daz Games or whoever. Because if I'm associating that with what you previously talked about, I'm not sure if I want to see Daz Games content. Alright, we're green at least. So we have 30 seconds of time save, like, in terms of chunks. There's probably a little bit here and there. But, specifically, 7181. 20 seconds, 19 seconds, and then 11 seconds. If we could just maintain the current pace we're at, we're in a really good spot. We're even a little bit behind. We have room for error. Okay. Who's that guy that's kind of like iDubbbz that popped up recently? I would know him by name, but like obviously that description is very, very not. A lot of YouTubers are trying to copy iDubbbz and H3 style. Might actually be the guy you're talking about, Super Mike, but I'm not exactly sure. How did I lose so much time? Oh, why am I so scared of Bowser? Anytime he goes forward, it's good for me. Alright, it's definitely not this guy. It's not Filthy Frank. It's definitely Elian. World famous YouTuber Elian. Millions of subscribers, millions of rabid fans. I mean, in terms of YouTube content, I still watch, and that's related to video game commentary. Not iDubbbz. Donkey is still the king. I watch Donkey videos, no matter what it's on. Donkey is my homeboy. Oh god, I want him to speed fast, but we got a really bad pattern for some reason. I don't even know what I did. We are definitely behind now, but we still have fire. That's good. Yeah, maybe that'll get you views temporarily. Also, what up, Paco? I kind of asked it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Awesome. Luckily, we are in a spot where, like, we died right there, so we still can continue this, but sadly enough, it's not what we like to see. At all. I don't have, MSG in my home. I've gone to H Mart many times and other Asian markets, and there's always like the bag of RNG MSG you could buy, and I'm always so tempted. But it's not for me. That lost a lot of time, by the way. But we could save that in a single level, so we're gonna continue. Yeah, I'm just not like a YouTube guy. I don't know what to say. We're gonna lose more time, but we can still easily be green out of what's it called? 7-1. I don't want a bag of RNG. Oh yeah, but Paco, I know I like said it in a joking fashion before, talking about WWF or Hello Kitty or whatever, but are you planning on submitting anything to GDQ? Like 96 race? Are you in the 96 race? I don't even know. I didn't check the submission. I know Akisto's in it. That's all I know. Or I know he submitted 96. I searched Mario earlier and I saw a few things. Okay. Yo guys, I got a 1080 Ti that I'm gonna attach to my MacBook Pro. It's gonna be so sick. Just tape it on there. The power to game like no other. Okay. Yeah. We could easily still save this. It's like... It looks bad, and it's kind of bad to be behind early game versus RPB, but... Again, not all hope is lost. Nice. All hope is lost. That's just a hefty reset. Okay. Oh, the guy I was thinking of was Chris Raygun. But I'm glad to have finally gotten rid of that. Sure, but it won't be for a while. Like, what do I have a feeling I won't upgrade until, like, they literally stop working. Oh, shit. Laundry's done. Alright, sounds good, Alien. The bunny is the Fortnite thing. I'm sorry. Actually, it's, what's the Hearthstone card? The, explosive pinata or whatever. I'm sorry, okay? You expect me to understand Fortnite culture. Hey, Real Big, thank you for the follow. Okay, maybe it's not explosive pinata. Forgot the name of it. A Real Big Skittle, okay. I like Skittles. I actually am perfectly fine with the green apple change, though. Weaponized pinata. There we go. It's actually a pretty good one, but that's besides the point. That sucks. I don't want to, like, sound like a downer. Actually, it's not a downer. It's a positive. But I've heard throughout my entire life at school, like, cherish the time you're at school because the real life work is so much more difficult than school. I've kind of felt the opposite. Like, honestly, I'm so happy to be done with school. Like, Jesus Christ, school is so much worse than the working world. And people who told me that school is so much better than, like, working full time, I don't know. I guess they really like school. Like, I usually clock out at 5 and don't have to worry about things after hours. I get paid for it, and the workload is honestly less than when I was in college. It's less stressful, honestly. I know certain jobs are way more stressful, but still. The first month's like the best part, because you have way less work. Actually, in college, that's not true, because they just hit you ground running. Nice. So what, that run got to 6-2, not the best, not the worst. How did I lose so much time there? The world will never know. Nice. Not really that nice, but it works. 50 is okay. Anything 50 and above I'm fine with. Anything below that I find really slow. Ugh, ugh. Ignore the beeping you're about to hear. Okay, this controller is... One day I'll actually fix up a controller so I could stop complaining about controller stuff. I have to buy the rubbers that Dode has. Buy Dode's rubbers. Yeah, okay, this controller's already... We're retiring it after this run. We're going back to the other one. I've lost too much P speed already. Alright. It's funny, this controller that I'm complaining about right now is the one where I got my PB on Saturday. So when it's good, it's really good. But I don't know, this just doesn't have a really good D-pad, I guess. This is the brand new controller I bought from Japan for like $40. And nice. I love losing a second for no reason. Oh my god, I really should have gotten that laundry done. You missed a run that got to 6-2, but it wasn't super great. You were like 11 seconds behind. Oh my god. Can you not, though? Anyway, thanks for the bit, man. Let's just say it's a good thing I don't have text-to-speech enabled. Alright, that was actually a pretty good one. Oh. Alright. So note to self, if I have a good or a bad coin count in 2-3, I probably am going to have a bad coin count in 3-2. Yeah. 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 Oh no. Okay. I will say Streamlabs is like super delayed when it comes to I'm just gonna first of all do this. I don't like seeing that on my screen. But what was he gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, entirely. Whoops. I guess we're gonna have to pay more attention to coins here. We've already gotten burned 4 seconds from just dumb fireworks stuff. I mean, it could be. You never know. Yo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Anyway, we're actually ahead. This is, I don't think the run was super bad. Up until... No, I don't know. Regardless, that kind of stuff, it's best to just ignore it. If it pops up again, follow that advice. But, oh my god, I'm so sidetracked. The run wasn't too bad, I think, until 7-1. Because we lost about 30 seconds in 7-1 and 8-1 combined. And we were about 40 seconds behind, which means we could be within 10 seconds of our sum of best if we just, like, don't drastically mess up. Like that. I tried to dodge the bullet bill, and I got screwed for it. I'm gonna get my laundry so it stops beeping. 1 second. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about this. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Anyway. Let's get that. Oh, God. Can never go on file 2. It's a curse. Let's get that PB here. What went wrong that run? Oh, 4-3. I'm gonna be playing the Flintstones movie game probably around hour 3. So we got at least an hour and a half more of attempts here. But I really, they're sneaking up on me, GDQ submissions. I may have to cut Musia. Like, I'm not even... Just because, while Musia is a cool run, I don't think I could get both not Fortnite, oh my god, Flintstones and Musia together. I can get Hello Kitty Cruisers ready, though. I also think Flintstones is a much better run than Musia. And it's much more safe in a marathon setting. I definitely am going to be playing Flintstones on stream because I have to relearn the game. It might be a pretty big struggle. But Hello Kitty Cruisers practice will definitely be off stream. I will have to stream it at some point. The category I'm going to be doing is all adventures. I'm not going to be doing the races. The races are a little too boring to play, let alone watch. The adventures, on the other hand, are a true test of skill. Yeah. Right in the pit. Where you belong. Talking to the run, sorry. There's so many games I want to run. But the thing about speedrunning is you either... There's two types of speedrunners, really. There's the type that stick with one game and they try to get really good at it. And then there's the type that... Oh, there's three types. They have a main game, but they have a few games they branch out to. And then there's the type that speedruns like a flavor of the week. And I would love to be a flavor of the week kind of guy, but I have an inherent need to be good at one game, which makes me want to play Warpless D4. There are so many games I want to run. I think my list, I currently have like 6 or 7 games on the backlog. Exactly, Burning Couches. Exactly. I was actually really happy when Donkey made the video on Super Mario Bros. 2, because it was a pleasant surprise, to be sure. Super Mario Bros. 2, baby! I'm horrible at impressions, as you could tell. I mean, it was a tough one. Like Knack 2 versus Super Mario Bros. 2. I thought it might not have won that year. There's a ton of games with a great community, but I don't have any nostalgia for Super Metroid. I've never beaten it. I've only gotten an hour in. Super Metroid is not on my list. I can't get into randomizer. I think it's for the same reason why I stopped playing Mario Maker. I really like speedrunning within the confines of like a game, almost specifically because it's standardized. I like the standardization of speedrunning. Yeah, you could be really good at like a Mario Maker level or like randomizer, and I think that does show a lot of skill in both Mario Maker and randomizer, like at the base game. But at the same time, I just really like that with speedrunning a specific game, you have a baseline that everyone is on an equal playing field. So while I get the appeal of randomizer, I like this because it's like, oh, in this set of rules, you are the best, or you are 9th place, or whatever. Okay. Yeah, it'd be really hard to randomize the map, I feel, in Super Metroid. I feel like that would break a lot of stuff. Like, I don't really know much about Link to the Past randomizer, but I assume that the dungeons might be randomized, but the actual world map is the same? Or am I completely wrong about that? Okay. That's it? It's just chests? Like, I'm always amazed by the success, I guess, of Link to the Past randomizer. Alright, 1 is actually a decent amount. So, for some reason I thought it was more complicated than that. Nice. I think I've seen 1 randomizer race in my life. But yeah, that sounds right. Yo, when's All-Stars randomizer? At least SMB1. I guess it could also be on NES, but like SMB1 plus Lost Levels randomizer. Could be any level next. Every 4th level is a castle level. Only up to 8-4 though. Hey, what up, Hershey lovers? I am a fan of Hershey myself. I just went to Hershey Park probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, probably. And it was a really fun time. And what up, Perp? How you doing? Oh, I'm not denying it takes a lot of skill burning couches. I mean, like, it's just a different skill set that I value less personally. I mean, everyone has preferences, right? I like a super restricted set of confined levels that I get to compare myself against the world with. Which is ironic because I like In the Groove more than DDR. When that's literally like... DDR is the exact version when I said, well, randomizers kind of... Or Mario Maker's kind of like the... Oh my god, the saves there. Mario Maker is kind of the, In the Groove variant. That sounds pretty gross. Who knows? I guess... I tried SMW Randomizer, hated it. I was just not enjoying the experience whatsoever. But maybe if they made like a SMB1/2J Randomizer, I might. I mean, I agree with that entirely, Hershey Lover. I think that was part of the reason why I kind of got sick of Mario Maker as well. But I think at the end of the day, I spent like 15 hours, 16 hours on a level in Mario Maker, and I just like realized I spent so much time on this one level, but this is one of millions of levels. So while I definitely felt the achievement, it felt like almost like an insignificant achievement proportional to the amount of time I put into it. And I realized I'd much rather do a full package, even if that means a ROM hack. Like ROM hacks, though, there's a lot less than Mario Maker levels, so you still feel accomplishment. SM is in Super Metroid? You might have to let someone in chat answer that. Oh my god. I hate when I do that. There are a ton of those, Antimony, but you don't see them on stream because that's not the content people are interested in. I mean, that's probably the majority of the game. Well, okay, the majority of the game is absolute garbage, but a lot of the levels created are creative in their own right, and I guess similar to the style of older games, like standard levels that are meant to be fun. I would say there's more of that than Kaizo levels. It just so happens that the Kaizo community is the #1 Mario Maker community. I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised about that, Jabroni. Yeah, SMW Rando is like super... It does a lot more than you say the A Link to Past randomizer does. Every single exit is random. They have random properties, like you could have a water level with no water, or you could have a level with a current that doesn't have a current. Item boxes are random. Power-ups are random. Like, they add even power-ups that don't exist in the other game, like the hammer suit. Enemies are random. A lot of random stuff. It's fun to a lot of people. I get where the fun is, but it definitely wasn't as popular. I think it's a little too random. It's not as popular as Link to the Past randomizer, but I also think the game just isn't suited for a randomizer as much as... Like, the Super Metroid and Link to the Past are by far the best games suited for randomizer. Open world, but still simple enough due to the fact that they were on SNES. I mean, like, I don't know how successful Ocarina of Time randomizer is, but I have a feeling it's just too complicated given the size of the game to draw in a lot of people. It's too much to learn. Oh, really? I didn't realize that, MC fan. You mean the background in game or the background in my webcam? The background in my webcam is just my apartment. I mean, if you're wondering why the background in this game looks so cool, it's because All-Stars for the SNES is just a remaster of the NES games, and they look better. Alright, where did that run die? 3-4? I guess we could be a little less aggressive on the fire at the end. I've died in that now a few times. Because, so the thing about hitting Bowser there with the fire is you have to go really far to the right over the small platform at the bottom in order to actually get Bowser within range. But it's usually not worth it. It saves the frame roll best. You just get 1 or 2 shots on him. Oh, I think this All-Stars is one of the most beautiful games on the SNES. Like, the way Mario looks in this game is, like, pretty much perfection. Probably my favorite style of Mario ever is the SMB All-Stars version. Like, more than even SMW. Like, and I think the sound in this game is amazing. I think that it specifically is true for SMB1 and Lost Levels, though. I think SMB3, while it looks good, is not that impressive when you compare it to the NES counterpart. And 2U is impressive, but I just don't really care about that game. Oh, it looks like Twitch is reverting the sidebar changes. Okay. I never was part of the test, so I don't really care, but it didn't look great. And based on Sir Stendek's blog post about it, I wasn't looking forward to it. So I'm just happy Twitch didn't make a dumb decision. Mario isn't that stressful, honestly. I mean, it's stressful in World D on a good pace run, but hey. In terms of speed games, at least it's pretty short. I know I'd be a lot more stressed if I was doing like OOT 100%. I don't mind Reddit's redesign, but I wish they had more freedom for CSS customization. I mean, I say that. Also, the moderator tools are garbage on both the app and the redesign. Like, they're so much worse. Are you saying in general or on Reddit? I see the entire... Did I get the clip there? There are some clips in this version of the game. Yeah, I mean, I understand the reason why you wouldn't want CSS customization. I mean, like, most companies get rid of it much quicker than Reddit has stuck with it. Like, YouTube used to have custom CSS on their feeds, or on their channels. They got rid of that. I think it's better. I think the standardization is a little better. Same with MySpace, even. It's like, I understand why they're doing it, but I don't know. I just miss it. If they were to fully commit to no custom CSS, though, I wouldn't mind, but they would have to do that sooner rather than later, because as a moderator of a relatively large subreddit, I really hate having to go through and changing 2 sets of CSS rules. I mean, I kind of do, but auto-playing music is a horrible idea. It's like the epitome of why customization on pages is bad. But without custom CSS, you can't have subreddits like OOER, which is like one of my favorite things on the internet. Mario Maker doesn't suck. I think it's a great game. I never said it sucked. It's just, it's not a, after like what, 600 hours of playing the game, I got sick of it. Well, for some reason, I'm still able to come back to the older Mario games. Any game that gives me 600 hours of entertainment is a great deal, and I wish the game would come to the Switch. Yeah, see, I had to go a little bit further to the right. Oh, really? The shot was so close. I'm gonna lose some time here. Well, I mean, for every 100 bad levels, there's one good level, and when there's 10 million levels, that means there's a lot of good levels. Maybe the ratio is off. But there are some real good gems that shine through with Mario Maker. Not to mention that actually creating your own levels is an equally fun process than playing them. The game was also a well-designed package, with Nintendo levels being very good. Like, there are some Nintendo levels that I was extremely impressed by. The way that they did Mario Maker on the 3DS was horrible, but Mario Maker itself is not a bad game. Super Mario School Dummy? I played Mario's earlier as preschool fun. I would be perfectly content if they never made an educational Mario game again. Hey, thanks, V3RT. Yeah, I like... Yep. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't watched a Mario Maker stream since probably 2016. I'm just so sick of the game. But I do watch me some Pooh Bear doing ROM hacks. I mean, ROM hacks are a very good analogy, right? For every amazing ROM hack, there's like 45 ROM hacks that are barely functional. But people love ROM hacks. Honestly, I think that if you whisper him or one of the mods and explain that you've been banned since 2016, they will give you a second chance. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I don't know many mods that wouldn't. I mean, people change a lot. I mean, there's people I know that were on Twitch in 2016. I've even changed a lot. I was a lot dumber back then. If you think ROM hacks have a high floor, you haven't seen some of the worst ROM hacks. I mean, GDQ is a bit different. And if you said something, they also have like logs that go way back. They know why people are banned. But hey, maybe if you sub and then ask, they might actually unban you. And if they don't, then the worst thing you did is give $5 to charity. Oh my god, what? Why? That's so weird. I've gotten that pattern twice now today, and I never get that. Huh? Alright, I'll take the 3. I mean, how would you change it, V3? I think they do a pretty good job, actually. I mean, like, I'm not, like, an extreme GDQ apologist. Like, I think that they're not perfect as an organization, but I think a lot of things are way overblown. Like, the whole Cool Maddie trying to... Oh my god, really? Alright, well, this run sucks now, but we're gonna continue it. The stuff Cool Maddie was talking about... Oh my god. Anyway. The game interrupted my conversation twice, so I think it's better I just drop it. I don't know. My advice still stands. If you sub and then message someone, maybe even in the Discord more than Twitch chat. I'm sure they get a billion people asking them to unsub or unban them during the actual event. I think Link's video is a load of BS. That's about all I'll say on it. I watched it. I mean, so like, I have to watch a lot of videos that I'm not really particularly fond of because, again, as a moderator of our speedrun, there's a lot of videos that get posted, especially controversial in nature, and I have to see if they're allowed on the subreddit. So, I'm not super happy to admit I've watched that, but it is a load of BS. Again, just sharing my opinion. I don't want to go into it too much. In terms of, like, speedruns, though, I will admit, like, SGDQ, I didn't really watch as much. But I think that was more on just me being busy. But the thing about a lot of GDQs is there's a lot of games I just don't know about. So, unless I'm already watching from previous runs I do know about, I usually don't discover a lot of new runs. So I guess the fact that I didn't know a lot of runs this year caused me to not discover cool new runs, if that makes sense. When GDQ discussion came around, I was like, I am surprisingly out of the loop on this. This run PBs, it's the one I like submit to GDQ, where I'm like talking about GDQ. Sure to leave a great impression. And I'm not like saying anything bad, so just a funny hypothetical. I'm pretty sure all the videos are like that, if you mean they take a while to get to the run. At least it was from AGDQ 2017 onward. So I remember, like, videos taking like 5 minutes to get to the speedrun. Are you serious right now? That accidental shot cost me a lot. Alright. Well, that was horrible. Do we? What is that? Oh, is that a Doty emote? Yeah! I knew he said he was gonna do that. Yo, what up, Truman? And burning couches, I think that you pretty much have the nail on the head. When you have an event that size, people are gonna find stuff to complain about. Truman, how's the BOFA? Today is not my day when it comes to walking off ledges. Is V3RT Vertmart? Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that. Congrats on the name change. It's It's pretty sleek. Oh no. That's my fear. That's why I can never get good at Hearthstone, because I'm gonna play well against the streamer and they're gonna call me a sniper, and then my reputation will be destroyed. Totally the reason why I'm just not good at Hearthstone. No other factors at play. Yeah, I'll admit burning couches. Like, even as a moderator, I've made some very controversial decisions to lock threads. And I've been called, like, I don't know, I've been called bad names for doing it, but at the end of the day, I feel like even discussions related to GDQ that are inherently negative and aren't going to go anywhere, they don't necessarily have to happen on the subreddit. Like, when it becomes like a circle jerk of like bashing GDQ leadership for like 70 comments, like, why? What is the point of having that discussion open? Because usually, like, all the coherent points by that time are made. Anyone looking at the thread can actually see the coherent points. But literally nothing's being added to the conversation. It's just like inherent disrespect of an individual or a group of individuals. And if you notice, like, platforms that are super free speech, and like I don't mean that in a bad way, but just like super anti-pro censorship is probably a better way to put it. They inherently become a safe haven for some horrible people. I mean, just look at vote.co. I mean, part of that is the fact that the user base inherently came from horrible places on Reddit that got banned. But when you're on a platform of no censorship, it's the loudest, most toxic voices that succeed. I don't go on 4chan, so I can't really talk. Chun, is that against the TOS? Yo. Napoleon. Thank you for the 4 months in a row. That's a while, man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for repping the pepperoncini party over here. Hope you have some pepperoncini pride. I mean, it's the whole tolerism paradox, right? Is that the name of it? What is it? Tolerant paradox or tolerance paradox? 1 second. Give me to the end of this level. Assuming I don't get cheaped out of my mind. Paradox of tolerance. There we go. Exactly. Yeah, 4 months hype indeed, Napoleon. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I appreciate it. I am running what is essentially the 100% category for the SNES version of Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. So it's called Warpless D4 because it's completing every single level of the game without warps. D4 is the final level of Lost Levels. Yo, thanks for the host, Hot Sauce. And what up, dude? It does include World 9. So World 9 in this version is unlocked if you beat the game warpless. Actually, that's similar to the FDS version. But unlike the FDS version, so the original version, beating World 9 once will immediately take you to World A. And also beating the game with warps will immediately take you to World A if you get past 8-4. It'll skip World 9. assuming you take warps. So it's essentially going through from 1 to D, including 9. This category is often called the Gauntlet, just because it's the longest. It's the longest original physics Mario category, or main category. Hey, thanks for the good luck. We recently got a PB, so I'm not like super hopeful, but the runs haven't been great. The gameplay feels on point though. I'm just making some dumb mistakes. And I'm definitely alert. Hey, welcome back, Hershey Lover. Yeah, that's me. The dial goes from 1 to D. It goes from 1 to Bofa. I totally didn't have to kill that guy, but I did. Just to assert my dominance. You know. My mom was able to beat the first level of Sonic Adventure, the one with like the killer whale. That's the extent of her video gaming. Yoshi's Safari is a game I physically can't play because I don't have a CRT. I own the cartridge though. I do not have a Super Scope though. So even if I did have a CRT, I'd be out of luck. It was the one with the green and then the loop and then it went... You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I played my Dreamcast. That's impressive. That's better than my mom. Your mom is better than my mom at video games. You've won. But all things considered, my parents were pretty supportive in terms of video games. I got a pretty decent amount of games, and I'm grateful for that. I don't think they could build it to a point where things like the Super Scope would work, nor do I think that the demand is at all there in order for them to actually manufacture that. I think that CRTs becoming not a thing is a huge, huge threat to both retro gaming and speedrunners in general that they're just not prepared for, and fighting game community members. Like, I think Cool Matty actually shares my opinion on this. Not my exact opinion. We differ on some stuff, but like, he posted a link to something on this. Speaking of GDQ. My dad has played video games, but I'm trying to think of which ones. It's been a very long time. He's never been, like, super into it. I mean, neither is my mom, but we convinced my mom to play the one level of Sonic Adventure. I know people like to shit on Sonic Adventure, but for the time, that game was amazing. And I'm not talking GameCube, we're talking Dreamcast. There is not a market for new one. I'm pretty sure that the CRTs are no longer being manufactured. I know that American manufacturers stopped making them in the early 2000s, and then the last company was a Chinese company that was making pretty crappy CRTs, and they stopped around 2008. Fall of CRTs kind of fell with like Best Buy and stuff like that. Just like a whole technology shift. Nice. Double hat might be a good idea, but I don't actually know what my second hat is right now. Yeah, so the thing about CRTs is that they're very hard to make. They require a specialized skill that is not able to be done by humans, specifically like this weird twisting of coils. And they're also really hard to dispose because, again, they have bad material in them. And then they're also extremely hard to repair. A CRT repairman is literally risking his life every single time he works on a CRT. And no one is really a home CRT repairman because it takes a ton of training, and CRT repair stuff, it really pays the bills. It's expensive. But like, it's because you're dealing with such high voltage that could literally kill a man if something goes wrong. Like, you'll get blasted backwards if you do something wrong on a CRT. Definitely not. So the thing is, I'm not playing on a CRT right now. Upscalers that are acceptable are getting a lot more common. Like, I'm using an OSSC to play on, which is a upscaler that beautifully scales my games to HDMI, with no input lag, which is pretty insane. But the main source of input lag comes from my monitor, which is great. I mean, because I have the ability to afford a high-end monitor with virtually no input lag or display lag. But I don't think the retro game community is ready to spend what is usually $20 for a CRT on Craigslist versus a few hundred on upscaling and monitors. Oh, really? I had no idea, Dewey. But I heard it was lots of training, and I heard no one wants to do it because of the literal risk of life. I mean, is that just discharging it to make it okay, or is that like also to learn how to fix it? Like, I feel like CRT fixing is much more complicated than even like TV or other monitor fixing, just given the weird technology used to create CRTs. I don't think there's going to be any need to emulate CRTs. I think that modern day LCDs are going to get to the point where there's no noticeable input lag. The issue is going to be pricing out people who are definitely not ready to even understand the technology necessary to play games on modern TVs with no input lag. It's a much more complicated process than just plug and play like CRTs. And maybe I'm underestimating the average intelligence of a retro gamer, but I think that, like, even it's not an issue of knowing how to do it. It's an issue of there's more moving parts. It's more complicated. People are going to be less motivated to do it. It costs more money. Why do it? It doesn't have the same feel to most people. Most people like love playing on a CRT because that's just the feel of retro games. That's what they grew up on. That's where the nostalgia is, etc. So it's going to be a huge problem when CRTs begin to die off. It's already happening in retro arcade games. Like, if you try to get a 70s, 80s arcade machine, like, CRTs are either being repaired at a rapid rate or they're replacing them with LCDs, and it's not the same. Like, you talk to the person who owns, what's the place in New Hampshire that had a lot of stuff in King of Kong? Like, they're having serious problems finding CRTs to replace their machines. Like, you try to buy a Pong machine on the internet, there's none with working CRTs, etc. Hershey lover, that is a question. I would go to the hospital. I would stop streaming. Yeah, first did your... Sorry, I was very much in... Oh. I was very much in the zone on that conversation. I missed a few chat messages. But yeah, CRT is the type of TV, cathode ray tube. And WQ, thank you for the bits. I gotta focus right now, though, because I'm in dire straits here with the lack of mushroom. Hey, thanks for the bits, Fred. I appreciate it. Yeah, I get my IRL setup going, and I'm like, in the hospital, guys! Look at my broken leg! Like, the doctors are like, please, there's patient confidentiality here. You can't be filming around the hospital. I'd be like, but my viewership. Remember when I was an idiot and I died in this level last time I was here? Yo, sick. We were just giving up on that plan. Just time lost for no reason. Oh god, that was horrible. I mean, maybe I'm overestimating how hard it is to repair a CRT, but I'm not over-exaggerating the threat of CRTs disappearing to the retro gaming community. I mean, the thing about CRTs is they have a lifespan, right? And they're not being manufactured anymore. And while you could easily find CRTs now, there will come a time in the near future, like, I mean, I don't know how, like 2040, 2050, when almost all working CRTs are just gone. It's not going to be like a gradual process. It's going to be more of a cutoff. Like, at a certain point, most CRTs are just going to either be gone, destroyed by the people who once had them because they don't really care about retro games, or just broken. Let's not talk about last names here. I feel like that's a bad idea. I mean, burning couches, the thing about playing Pac-Man, sorry, I saw that. Oh my god. Well, we are not saving 19 seconds here. The thing about playing Pac-Man, it'd be pretty noticeable to tell if you weren't on a CRT. Most of them are being replaced with low latency monitors now. I mean, CRTs do kind of suck in games from the 70s, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like a bad, crappy old CRT. Okay, at least we're gonna save time here, despite we're saving like 4 seconds. Still, I wouldn't recommend. Let's not talk about personal information like last names in chat. I am focusing. I mean, maybe not so much on fireworks, but like, I specifically am trying to... During my rants are sometimes the most focus I get, because I'm not looking at chat at all, because I'm focusing on my rant. Yeah, we can hopefully be ahead out of 8-1. This level's kind of hard, though, and I haven't really been successful today. Actually, no, I was in C3. Or C3, but I was not successful last 7-3, so I'm not super excited about it. Oh my god. Well, I'm honored to have you in my chat, Mr. Star Wars. Oh, I'm focusing on the run. Focusing on the rant means my runness is here rather than in chat. Because it's more about what I'm looking at, right? When I'm in rant mode, it's the gameplay, me, and the rant. Those are the three things here. Versus the gameplay, me, and chat. And chat's a physical, visual item. You'd rather it be about the rant. Oh my god, that was close to a death. No? Okay. Time to be behind. That was a joke. If you didn't realize. I know what Star Trek is. But, I've been running it for a while, but I don't think it's fair to really quantify my time with lost levels in terms of when I started, just because I've taken some pretty massive breaks. Oh, I didn't get it. Like, I think I started in early 2017, but I have not been playing this game for almost 2 years. I like to see my my hours on the game be used most to quantify how much time I've spent. So you can see my total playtime for this category is 326 hours. And you could add about 80 hours for any percent D4. So I guess I have about 400 hours logged in this game. And Dewey, I'm sorry for insulting you, calling you non-physical. You are a human being. I don't know, the whole focus thing, I'm not really sure about it. I've done offline runs, admittedly briefly, not as much as I do streaming, but I don't think it really helps me that much. Speedrunning is a thing I attach deeply with streaming, and if I was 100% focused on the run, I don't think I could do as many attempts. So while it might be detrimental to certain runs or certain abilities, I think at the end of the day, without streaming and without sacrificing focus a little bit, I wouldn't have the PB I currently have. If that makes sense. I see last call is helping us out with that pickle. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's not what I like to see there. Hey, we haven't gotten a real run to 8-4 today, so nice. The chili pepper in the splits, I don't know. I think it's a good stylistic choice, given I am picante, word for Spanish, or word for spicy in Spanish. So unfortunately, we're going to lose all of this time save. We have to get both power-ups. Yeah, there we go. There are the pickles. And double unfortunate is that we are running against the best letter worlds we've ever gotten. So PB is exactly. PB is not super hot right now. Or not super easy, let's say that. All my runs are hot. I am picante after all. Oh no. Oh! I delayed way too long there. I am not. I am very much suburban white kid. I guess that doesn't inherently mean I don't know Spanish, but I know English and I learned Chinese in college. Alright, nice. We actually saved time. The 23-16, not my best run. I'm not throwing out the possibility of D4 PB. And if we're green here, we could be green at the end of the level. We have to do pretty well though. Let's not lose fire in 9-1 though. I think I lost it. I do often get asked if I speak Spanish, or I get questions in Spanish on Twitch, which I mean, like, it's a weirdly petty reason to learn Spanish. I think it would be cool to know Spanish, but I kind of wish I knew some Spanish so I could reply to these people. But I feel bad every single time I say I don't speak Spanish, because, like, I don't know. That's extremely racist. Can you not do that, Hershey lovers? Yeah, I always just say lo siento, no habla español. Because I do know that. And I think that works. Alright, 7 is a good amount of coins. It's all good, I guess, but please don't do it again. Like, I understand, like, a lot of people don't speak Chinese, so they might not understand the racial insensitivities that has, but it's not really cool. And I especially know it as someone who speaks Chinese, so I get it more than the average person. But not as much as someone who actually speaks Chinese, like native speaker. Now, let's see if I lost the frame rule here. I think I've gotten good about it. Alright, we gotten good about it. So, who likes roasted squid? 'Cause I think I do. We eating squid tonight. I guess grilled would be better, right? Not roasted. Well, that's Japanese, but it says, thank you, I'm pretty sure. Arigato. So the thing is, I'm super rusty in Chinese. Despite it being my double major in college and living there for a while, when you don't speak a language for a while, you get worse at it, unfortunately. I'm definitely better at writing it right now, but believe me when I say my Chinese is rusty. Oh, thanks, Dennison. So far, so good. We're running against the best letter worlds ever. That's a fake gold. I had a frame rule to save, not 0.4 to save. But it's good to be tied with the gold. Yo, we have time save here. I closed chat at B4, by the way. Yeah, I probably got fireworks or something. For some reason, I feel like I messed up the, Oh, no, I know what I did. I messed up the middle section where I used that fireball to kill the piranha plant, so I went above. That was the issue. Jesus. Okay, I'll close chat now. Fine. Fine, guys. I guess you just don't want to see me. Chat is closed. It's just me in the run. And you guys talking smack behind my back here. Alright. Nice. I think we had a really bad Bowser in the PB, so that's where this time save comes in. So far, so good. I haven't done B1 in a while. B1 with fire in a while, sorry. Yo, sick, dude. That might actually be a frame rule gold. I'm liking that. Literally perfect. I know that the PB was not literally perfect, so maybe it's going to be another gold. B2 is always scary, though. Yeah, that was a big gold. That was, I think, a 2 frame rule gold. Definitely down under 3603 now for the sum of best. Probably at 3602. Ugh, come on. Well, end of an era. Okay. Riskiest play of my life right there. But it's whatever. We're definitely losing time here. Unfortunate, but true. Let's see. So yeah, 5 seconds. Gross. Gross. Why'd I have to lose fire? Okay. 3 seconds or 3.5 seconds. Less gross. It's over. It's basically over. I think we're still very slightly ahead. B3, one of my least favorite levels. And I hate that strat right there, even though it's not that hard. Okay. That does not help us. What the actual Jesus Christ? Why? I'm entertaining the thought of this run, but it's over. That's a 30-second time loss. I've never gotten a super jump off that bullet bill. Oh, and the fireworks for insult to injury. So chat is open now. We'll just continue this run. Why not, right? I mean, obviously we can't PB anymore, but I'm curious about how well I could pull off the end of this. A 38 is a 38. Oh, first, it's fine. I have lost runs in so many worse ways. But B3 is kind of a sore point. I lost 30 seconds in the PB before this one. That wouldn't have been bad if it wasn't for the second death. We still would have been like 2 seconds ahead. Well, you're looking at it. We got a B1 gold. It was really good. And this one was good until B3 decided to rear its ugly head. Honestly, the B1 gold is sick. A4 gold, slightly less sick, but still sick. I'm craving that 30... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Oh, my God. Jumped a little too high on that Koopa there. I also shouldn't have gotten those 2 coins. Not helping myself here. So yeah, we're just completing this one out, MC Fan, as a no reset. Which I usually don't do, but I'm curious how little I could screw this up. Like, can I get a 38 still? You know? Oh my God, I didn't even notice your joke burning couches. How dare you? But no. Picante is real. Also, okay. Going for it, not a good idea. Okay, never mind. It was so within the realm of free, I'm surprised I even thought it was a bad idea. Jesus Christ, oh my God. That fire was a little higher than I expected. Yeah, just a little bit spoopy. Our PB has 7-4 and C4 golds. What is happening? Why? Why would I do this to myself? It's always good to get C4 practice, though. That literally just means perfect Bowsers. Not fun to run against. Alright, that's right, Bowser. I mean, we're on pretty good pace for that, right? We're on 38 pace. Alright, we're going for the risky stuff though. Like that was super risky. So we're still in gold mode, not in D3 anymore. Because that ship has sailed, but oh, come on, really? Well, gold is gone for this. Still pretty good D1. I gotta stop getting those in dead runs though, because it's just gonna upset me when I get destroyed by World DRNG on a PB pace run. Oh yeah, there are a lot. I'm liking that meme. That'd be a good idea for like an emote if I ever had more slots. Oh my god. Just like a Picante emote that you could add to anything. Right, no jumping hammer bros because we just want to end this. I don't want to be stuck in D3 purgatory forever. Oh my god. I usually don't, but practice makes perfect, right? Yeah, actually, Denison. You lose once in D3, you often lose like 8 times. It's a nightmare. I will not be going for risks in this stage though. You're pretending we're on PB pace. That means dodging that one and dodging that. I'm not going for the 1 frame trick there. Rip the dream though. A D4 is much easier than 8-4 if you've never seen it. Oh my god, I almost died there. Oof, that would have been bad. Alright, so we tied our 3rd best run ever. The first room of this is kind of a rip-off of 8-4's first room, at least the first half. Yo, thanks. Honestly, 3822 is not bad to just bust out casually. Also, Sonia J, thanks for the follow. Hey, thanks for the host, Denison. Alright. I like busting out the 3822s. It would have been great if we kept this going, but D3 is never an easy level. None of the letter worlds are super easy. None of them are, you know. 3602, we've shaved off 1 second. Gotta save those splits. Almost done with the Bits Conte, thanks for the 2. I appreciate it. Yeah. We choked a little, but it's expected when you have a really good set of letter worlds. Luckily, it shows that we could match a really good set of letter worlds on a good day. I mean, until B3. B3 has officially killed two really good letter world sets. One day. I mean, one day you'll just get an ad that's worth like 100. It happens. I'm not saying spend it all on me, but it'll help. Or join Twitch RPG. They give you a ton of bits. If you didn't know, Twitch RPG is the research group. You basically take surveys, and they give you like 500 bits. It's really nice. I'll link it in a second. I haven't used it in a while, and they're not like super like you get signed up to an email newsletter, and maybe once a month you have the opportunity to earn a few hundred bits. But like it's nice. It's not hard. It's definitely worth it. It's like a separate thing from Twitch though. Like it's like you have to like. I'm pretty sure your normal login won't work. You have to like create an account. It's kind of dumb. And then you have to like link the accounts. I could be wrong about that. They might have fixed it since I signed up. It's why Twitch RPG is it's an emote too, and it always changes. Because if you're a Twitch RPG member, you get to vote on the next emote. What is the Twitch RPG right now? Last time I checked, it was like a D&D or D20 die. Oh, it's a dragon now? Okay. I like to die better. Nice. 53 is like what we like to see. I don't, but I could admit the previous D20 of Twitch RPG was cool. I have a set of dice that I got at an anime con. That's equally nerdy. Just because they look cool. But it's only a D6 as they call it. Normal die. I think I have 2 of them. Wow, that was really bad. Yo. What up, Elder? Wait, no, that's not Elder. Superior David. First of all, sorry that I confused you. Secondly, you sly dog, Superior David, subbing while I'm offline. Thanks for that. And good evening, Epic Zero. Hope you're doing well. Why did I think you were... It was the. That's why I confused you guys. I'm sorry. No one break Dewey's combo. Okay, there we go. I was scared for a second. It's a good one. I'm happy about it. It also fits Dode perfectly. I'm also falling in a pit, apparently. Yo, what up, Sphinctus? We had a good run going, but then it died. Standard stuff. I censored you. How did I censor you? Then I guess I'm not getting forgiven. Kind of like your response to my sorry about not joining the Discord chat that one day. It was cut deep. Oh, rip. That's not me. That's Twitch's end. I mean, I guess if I made you mod so you could spam it, it'd be different, but 3 is good enough. Small pipe. You'll find out. Okay. It's not anthrax. I'll tell you that. I didn't send you dangerous chemicals in the mail. It's a positive. Good question. Get up. There we go. David, do you actively play D&D? I remember we tried to get a group started like years ago, and like no one ever actually joined in. You've gone like full nerd since moving out west. Magic and D&D. Oh god, okay. I jumped really early, but that was the fault of itching strats. No, I don't mind full nerd. We're gonna have to slow it down a little bit. Yeah. That's intense stuff. Weekly? I mean, at least you went back to Hearthstone. I'm sitting here at rank 12 because it's not a priority for me at the moment. As long as I get my monthly reward chest, I'm good right now. But one day, Picante will reign supreme. Oh, okay. I mean, I could. It would just take a while. Oh my god. Anyway, we somehow didn't die from that. I don't know. I like Druid. Everyone's hating on Druid. And I liked... The time I streamed Togwaggle Druid, like, last expansion, everyone was like... I think it was fun. I think... Oh, jeez. He was so high in the air. Like, it was enjoyable. But now, like, Togwaggle is too mainstream, man. People would just be like, why this deck? Hate this deck. I know, all the Druid hate is kind of a circle jerk. I know I've used the word circle jerk multiple times now. But, like, what was I saying? Well, you got a lot of spending to do, Sphinctus. I guess right now I'm focusing on just getting all the single-player adventure rewards. I just got Arthas. I got the Boomsday puzzle card back. Working on Dungeon Run card back. And after that, I'll probably focus on the game more. I don't know. In my off time, I've been playing Overload Shaman, which is like an off-meta deck, but I've had some success. I mean, I've played like maybe 10 games of Hearthstone this expansion, and of those, I've won like 8 with Overload Shaman. So, whatever works, right? I mean, I think Whizbang the Wonderful is a good start. That could only do so much. You get sick of random decks after like 20 of them. Which sounds like a lot, but in terms of Hearthstone games, that's actually not that much gameplay time. Rank 1 Legend like got I think 3 wins in a row with Whizbang. I think the decks are not bad if you learn how to pilot them. Because I mean, at the end of the day, while they're not like the best decks in the world, they still have like matchups in which they're good. Like certain classes are just worse to another class in terms of the evergreen set. Wow. Why did he have to go to the right? He was going to the left very briefly. Then he started jocking me. Oh, for Whizbang? I didn't know that. I played a little bit of Druid too, but I was doing another off-meta deck. I was doing Quest Druid. Quest, Togwaggle, Mechathune Druid. And I'm like 3 for 3 on that, but again, that's not a sample size. Especially at rank 12. But I was rank 15 at the beginning of the season. Oh my god. Well, we're not dead. Oh, okay. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yo, Freeze Shaman. Is that still a deck recipe? Actually, probably not, right? Probably got rotated out. In which case, nice. Because, oh my god. Yeah, PB lost fire in 3-2. Oh, come on. Yo, what up, Nino? Oh, yeah. I got it. Not just for you, but that was a big part of it. You're not the only one to use Pogyu, but you're the trendsetter here. Sphinctus, have you been playing WoW with Nino Sor? Because he's been playing BFA for a while. In BFA alone? That's a lot. That's too many. Jesus. Did you, like, get a catheter installed? Like, are you okay? Gaming addiction is real. If you need help, I can intervene on you. Yeah, let's just have a Twitch chat intervention. Everyone you know is here. I mean, yeah, gaming addiction actually is real. I shouldn't joke about that. But I'm just messing with Sphinctus here. I mean, he hasn't been online in 6 days. Means he already did stop, right? I mean, if you're gonna be addicted to a video game, WoW is a pretty high contender in terms of list of games to get addicted to. Like, I would say I was borderline addicted to MapleStory in its prime. It literally consumed my life. Like, no other game has gotten close to MapleStory in terms of video game addiction, though, for me. I've tried other MMOs. Well, I guess I haven't tried WoW. But... nothing has come close. I mean, to be fair, the MMOs I tried were not, like, stellar. It was Fiesta Online closed beta, which was actually good, and then they released the game and it was a pile of crap. I played Latale, and then I played Mixmeister, which is probably the most fun of all the ones I can't get that today. All the ones I played, but at the same time, all dead games now. I mean, how much of that is idling, though? Can you idle in WoW? Is it like RuneScape where it'll log you off? I knew that if I ever tried to see how many hours I played in MapleStory, it wouldn't make sense, because I think I probably was online for about a month at a time, just due to free market and stuff like that. Oh, really? I mean, your stats are pretty impressive for a year, I think. Are they not? Alright, let's get good bills so this run doesn't die. Probably the way to do it. MapleStory's free market system is pretty bad. I know MMO addiction. I have no interest in playing an MMO. Luckily, there's none that could really captivate me because MapleStory is so bad now. Even Rebirth. And then like MapleStory 2 or whatever is laughable. It's really weird that PT Ken plays so much Maple, though. I still follow him, but I followed him for Mario Maker, and his channel has shifted a lot. I mean, my entire connection with that game is nostalgic. I mean, like, they make decisions that don't encourage a growing community. It's probably a good solo game, but the community was the reason I liked MapleStory in the first place. And I guess, like, no matter what they do, unless they, like, take down the EXP creep a few notches, I'll never enjoy it because, I mean, part of it was I like the grind. Maybe I would be singing a different tune now that I'm an adult with a full-time job, but I don't know. I know I'd just be complaining the entire time I played. I'd be like, back in my day, this took 75 hours. Do they have that? If they had that, and they made the patch 0.86 or 0.83 or whatever the last good update to the game was the Kung Fu Belt update. The game completely, the game just became utter trash once they introduced potential to items. That's when the game really started going downhill. Big Bang was bad, but I think that potential is where it really started going downhill, whatever update that was. And I know that was before Big Bang. I mean, everything pre-Big Bang would be a start. They would make so much money, but I don't think they're going to do it. Like, Maybe I'm overestimating the amount of nostalgia people have for Maple, but they would make so much money. If they made PQing a thing people actually wanted to do. Like, holy moly. I mean, part of it's just that the golden age for MMOs is over. I don't think that, like, besides WoW, is there really... Or, WoW and Guild Wars 2. Those are the two that are still, like, around and kicking really healthfully, right? Hey, what up, Pink? Yeah, it was really dumb. Oh, whoops. I kind of messed that up. Like, party questing was probably the most fun part of the game for me. And they made it literally useless. Wow. Anyway. Good thing I got fire. Oh, no. How much pizza have you consumed? Okay, so there's a few MMOs. I'm just wrong. But I still feel like 2008, 2009 was like the heyday of... Or 2008, maybe a little earlier probably, was the heyday of MMOs. But that was just probably my experience. I'm probably just biased. Oh god. Well, oh my god, no, no. Okay. No. I ruined it. I ruined it. I didn't have to go for that bill, but I somehow got really lucky with the hammer bro. That was a really stupid place to die. The reason I reset there is because the checkpoint is actually detrimental to your progress in the run. You have to face those two hammer bros small with no real reliable way to dodge them. So I kind of messed that up. Pink, are you back home now? Yeah, there were a lot of bad MMOs in that time. Oh no. I hope you're okay. That's a pretty traumatic experience. Oh! Is your phone okay? Because I know you got the case. Okay. That is good. Yo, Samus, thanks for the follow. I think I'll do 4 hours of this and then 1 hour of, or 2 hours of Flintstones prep. Or maybe 1 hour of Flintstones, I don't even know because I have a personal trainer in the morning and it starts at, like, I have to wake up early, so we'll see. Well, yeah, I'm trying to get in shape. And part of that's finding motivation, and I still haven't found out how to do that, so in the meantime, I pay someone money in order to motivate myself. Yeah, just like the new Mac and the Always Sunny commercials. Hey, I have a fitness channel in my Discord. That's the motivation I need. And I don't, you know, if like, I don't want to guilt Munzer, but if Munzer's out, too many cons, man. I already go to 2 anime cons, and I'm going to BlizzCon. I'm not sure. Yo, welcome back, Hershey Lover. Well, 3 cons. And it'd be 4 with ASEN. You wait. You wait for them to give you a survey. Or if you're on the... Oh, God. If you're on the Twitch RPG homepage, I think they might have, like, surveys that you can do. Hey, still, that's just money. And I make decent money, but... very frivolous spending. Yo, welcome back, Hot Sauce. I mean, put me down for 50-50 for ASEN. There's still a chance. It depends who's going. Well, then someone should get them. Like, that someone is definitely not me. But... no, they open up. They sell hotels in blocks. You do, but it takes a few days. The bits are transferred to your Twitch account in like 48 hours. Like, you'll randomly just be chatting and all of a sudden you'll have a few hundred extra bits and be like, yo, nice. Why am I restarting runs? So the thing about speedrunning is you want to get the best time possible. So if I ever get to a point where I die and stuff like that, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get a PB, I'd rather not waste my time and complete the entire run. So that's why we reset. I mean, out of these 2,474 attempts, I'm going to guess only around 50 have been completed. I could find that out pretty easily during the cutscene here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Nice. Alright, well, this run sucks now. It's not dead, but we just lost like 7 seconds that we didn't need to lose. We're talking about Twitch RPG. So, Twitch RPG allows you to make bits by completing Twitch-sponsored surveys. Kind of like ads for bits, but, yeah, we've completed 62 runs. Well, chances are, Hershey lovers, I'm not going to get a PB today. Especially with that. I mean, I try to get as many PBs as possible, but... if you're here, you're here for the grind. I'll link it again, but... since a lot of people don't know about Twitch RPG, Twitch RPG is like basically bits for surveys, but they email you about the surveys. You can't just like go and take as many as you want. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying here, Nino. Oh, it's understandable. I don't expect anyone to watch my full stream for the entire length. It's definitely PogU. Unless it's not anymore. It was last time I saw it. Oh, it's not PogU anymore. Now it's a smug guy. Is it the same guy? You really like the PogChamp guy. I got it on Saturday, Hot Sauce, during my 15-hour stream. Roughly 7.5 hours in, I finally busted out the PB, which I'm happy about. But apparently that means I have to do 8-hour streams, or else PB is never guaranteed, you know? There's a lot of pictures of the PogChamp guy. Hey, if you want to do that, Superior David, be my guest. And thank you. I mean, that's expected of a mod. I'm not paying you for nothing, Sphinxes. Oof. Speaking of oof, yeah, we had to lose a little bit of time to not lose 3 seconds. 2 is a really bad number there. Yo, that sounds like a bad idea. Because at any time you could be banned for misleading people. But hey, you do you. It also might be taken. I wouldn't be surprised if Hershey's social media team has literally taken Hershey official and all that stuff from every single popular social media platform. Oh, I've seen that video before. I guess most of the emotes are taken from that then. Well, I guess 2 of them are Pug, and PogChamp. What about the other one? Are they all taken from the same interview? I guess. I've seen the actual video. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not super surprised. It was a pretty high quality video. Like in terms of like actual quality, which is good for making emotes. Like as opposed to J-Can style. Like it's such bad quality emote. Runs have actually been going really well. We had a run that died in B3. It was 10 seconds behind. This one. Easily Pasta Malone. Also, I like your name. I mean, then there's the emotes that literally don't have the white box cropped out behind them. Like, why? Well, I do know why. It's because Twitch has said themselves they've lost the high-quality renditions of the images, so it's either have no emote at all, which would make people upset, or have low-quality versions of the emotes. Like this guy. My work had free food right at 5 p.m., so I ate that, and it was pretty good. It's free Mexican food. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Firsted. And thanks for chatting and stuff. Oh, this is bad. Nice. Yeah, this guy is literally uncropped. Hey, what up, PM? You're watching me get fireworks in a place I should never get fireworks. Thanks for the good luck. We've had some pretty good ones today. Also had some not so good ones, but overall, we've had some good gameplay. Probably not too many more runs of this game. I have to, wow. Wow, okay. I am not helping myself here. But, what was I gonna say? I think that was only 4. I was going home. I think I was still in my building, but I was on my way home. Alright. Well, good luck, Hershey official. If Hershey's ever decides to go on Twitch, you might be hit with a ban hammer. But, in the meantime, it's cool having the official Hershey milk chocolate Twitch being a fan of me. At least I hope a fan. Who's Nick Merckx? What else do you want to say? A person who likes my stream? Fan is just much more succinct. I have no idea, but I mean, so the thing is, a lot of the emotes are like from way back. Like we're talking 2007 when it was Justin TV. So I assume just like over time they probably went through so many different preservation methods that stuff fell through the cracks. What are people? I am a robot. I don't know how to talk to people. You know. Standard stuff. That actually was pretty good. Sounds like a good idea. I love me some Nintendo. Alright, and apparently I should just never use the word fan again. I meant fan of the video game, not like a fan of me. Or fan of... Okay, never mind. I can't justify this. Sorry. The great uprising of or twitch.tv/Picante. The viewers had enough of my antics. Thank you, Sphinctus. That deserves a 2-cent raise on your mod salary. Oh no. Not a TK domain. I'd rather not have spyware. But maybe that's the point. You're just trying to get suspecting Picante fans. That is horrifying, Pink. Hey. I don't think we're gonna get a sub 20, but who knows? Maybe this is the run where we accidentally wrong warp. But then it wouldn't be warpless, would it? How do I even go live? You get a program called OBS, and then you follow an instruction video online. There's a lot of resources for going live on Twitch. I'm sure you could find them with Google. r/Twitch is also a good resource. But it's one thing to chat on Hershey Official, but again, you might be out of luck if you start streaming on Hershey Official. True, but all bugs are terrifying to some degree. Yo, I'm streaming off Fraps right now. Ignore the lack of number in the top right corner. Alright, nice bills. I will actually be playing another game in a second, but it's just to do something for GDQ submissions. I never take requests on what game to play. I mean, I'll keep it in mind if I know a viewer likes SMW more than Lost Levels, but at the end of the day, it's what I want to do, right? Because I understand there's a balance, right? In order to maintain a healthy growth thing on Twitch, you wanna play games that people want you to play, and you also want to play games that you enjoy. But right now, I'm more trying to just do what I enjoy more than anything. Yo, what up, Doikus? 36-15, close. Yeah, the world record's really good in this game. I'm kind of a scrub, but I'm hoping my hours put in will allow me to grind my way to the top here. Alright, well, and at least you asked and didn't demand I play another game. Oh, so bad at super jump now. I gotta start off my stream with 10 super jumps. How dare you, Nino? I just stream off my phone in the IRL part of the Twitch app. Just record the screen. Okay, thank you, Nino. I appreciate you having the right opinion. Nope. The more I'm on livestream fail, the less entertained by it I am. And now it's just a bunch of people saying how they don't like another bunch of people. And I don't care about Mitch Jones. I don't care about Wreckful. I don't know. It's all a bunch of people bickering at each other. But at the end of the day, I think they all kind of like it because they're making a lot of money off it. And thanks for the follow, Pasta. I see. I don't know. I shouldn't get into it too much, right? I don't want to become the very thing I'm ranting against, which is drama. But I think I'm far past that point. I'm looking at this, and it's all XQC, who is another person I've never watched before. Nice. Well, that's not the end of it, but it's pretty bad. That's definitely a rip, yeah. But we have 20 seconds of time save in 7-1 and 11 seconds in 8-1. So this is still recoverable, but that's going to hurt. We're going to be like 20 seconds behind. Okay, well, it's good to know. Such a sad star. We can still PB. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but we're not in an absolutely losable position. That was kind of poorly played, but we'll make do. The more I think about it, like, the less I feel comfortable. I shouldn't advertise it if I'm gonna, like, end early and just practice on my own, but I'm, like, kind of uncomfortable playing Flintstones on stream right now, because I'm gonna be really bad and it's not gonna be, like, good. That's 2 days in a row where I advertise I'd be practicing GDQ stuff, and I'm just not gonna do it. So, I'm conflicted. Yeah. I've noticed water either goes really well or it's like a dumpster fire of horrible proportions. Speaking of dumpster fires, let's do this. Attack of the Cheeps. Actually kind of better off not getting on that block. Only loses about 6 seconds to get those optimally. Maybe even less, but I just haven't gotten them optimally. So, I'll be honest, Stoicus, like, I was just really exhausted. I wouldn't say burned out, just, like, exhausted from, a lot of stuff that was happening in my life. I think yesterday ending early was very good for my well-being. Like, today I feel great. What? Feel less great from that, but... Okay, well, I'm happy I didn't die there. But, yeah, I've... Watch what on YouTube or Twitch? That's the question. So I wouldn't say amazing week, but we had the really good 15-hour stream. That was like one of my better streams ever, I think. And then today we're just feeling good, so I can't really complain. Yesterday wasn't my best stream. I'll admit that. I mean, going for 2 hours and not getting past 7-2 and then stopping because I was tired. mean, all right. It is. It's 100%. I mean, like, we just like the warpless terminology because it's pretty straightforward. But I think you wouldn't find anyone who doesn't find warpless D4 to be 100%. It's a little less clear in the FDS version because technically there's more content in warpless 8.4. But it's just harder to do in one single run. I am not live on YouTube. I don't really know what Hershey's talking about. But, no, multi-streaming is totally not allowed if you're a Twitch affiliate. That is a breach of your affiliate contract, which is a real thing. Yeah, there's an exclusivity clause on the affiliate contract. Basically, any content I do on Twitch cannot be available on other platforms for 24 hours. So that basically means I can't multi-stream because the content would be available significantly less than 24 hours after it was on Twitch. It doesn't mean that I can't just stream on Twitch, though. If I really wanted to, I could stream on YouTube Gaming like a day and then stream on Twitch a day, but that would be not a good idea. Yes, it definitely is. I assume that's the... oh my god. Yeah, this run's crap, but that's only like a 9-second loss, so again, we're going to continue this despite what should be a dead run. What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, so, first of all, unless a record is not physically beatable by humans, so like we're talking stuff like Clue, where the record is 4 frames, or things like Where's an Egg, where the record is 1 frame. If there is ever a frame to save, no record is truly unbeatable. Especially like a game like SMB. No world record has ever been dead for that game. I mean, some West has been on 55 pace in 8.3 and in 8.4 already. So I expect in the next couple of months to see a 55 world record. SMB is just one of those games where people are always going to be able to make it lower. I mean, like, there's been times where people are less motivated, but that doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. Alright, well. That could have been really bad. Still is really bad. So the thing about uploading to speedrun.com is you don't actually upload it. You host it on a different website, and then you submit the run there. I generally wait until I have videos on YouTube because YouTube is a much better video player than Twitch for like PBs and stuff. This run is salvageable if we keep this mushroom. If not, it's pretty crappy, but I'm gonna keep it going until I physically can't PB. Like the best possible times is 37.54 or above. Or 37.55. 37.54 I could still technically PB. That really hurts us. Like a lot. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hershey. I see we're back to the plus 10, but something tells me we're not in the best spot here. It's time to go Super Saiyan on this run. That's a start. The highest tier on Twitch, I guess, is partner. I mean, there's really 3 tiers. There's partner, affiliate, and then just nothing. And affiliate's really easy to get. I mean, some people might disagree with me, and I'm sorry if I'm offending people, but just like all you need is 3 average viewers and 50 followers. I guess you have to stream like 8 different times in a month, but that's relatively easy to do. So, affiliate is pretty much open to everyone. Partner is a little different. You either have to know somebody, or you have to have, oh my god, wow. Okay, well, this run is dead. Or you have to have an average of 75 viewers. Which I'm very far away from, I'm pretty sure. I don't really check my viewer count because it really affects my ability to stream. I'm less happy if I know my viewer count, so I generally don't look at it, but I'm pretty sure I don't have close to 75 viewers on average. Yeah, we're gonna have to go extra Super Saiyan now because we're gonna be able to PB by like... I don't do any percent. This is the main category I do, 37.54. So I'm 9th place in this game. But there's a pretty big gap between me and world record. Yeah, we'll continue this, but again, it's not looking great. Technically not impossible, though, so hey, let's try it. Not amazing. That's a start. I've never been a fan of any percent runs. Alright, that's the end of it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not discounting the PB tonight, but we don't really have that much in terms of time left. Yeah, I'm trying to find a post. But it might be a little hard while I'm doing a speed run. Nice. It's actually a pretty good one, too. Very smooth. Alright. Well, I think you're not going to see a world record from me in this game. My sum of best is 10 seconds off world record, but my PB is a little over a minute off world record. This game, there's a much higher gap in the category. Like, obviously, it's very, very close in SMB 190%, but that's a 5-minute run. This is a 36-minute run. Alright, sounds good, hot sauce. So hopefully I'll get there soon. I mean, like, I've had runs that could easily beat this PB by 30 seconds, but consistency is very hard the longer the run. But that link I just showed you was the 4:55 pace run into 8:4. Died to the wall jump on the pipe. I mean, I assume he was nervous out of his mind. Oh my god. Anyway, that was really slow. Yeah, it's 3 hours and 58 minutes into the video that was linked. Yeah, rip. Alright. Oh my god. I lost a frame roll for not turning around, but I was scared of that Goomba. Alright. We could easily come back from this. Huh? Okay. I'll take that. I'm very surprised that worked. Ugh. I'm like sinking in this chair. And I'm getting fireworks. Boo. Alright, we kind of played it risky there, just like charging at that. But honestly, it's better than just like... It's better than me not getting it and then like waiting a bunch and then losing fire, so whatever. Probably shouldn't be doing that when I actually have very crucial Koopas. Alright, nice. The green becomes a reality very soon. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. You saw me wince a little bit. I was pretty sure I was going to lose fire there, but looks like we're doing okay here. Alright. This is where it gets real, guys. Surprised we saved time in that. That was really slow. Nice. Nice. Okay, I like seeing that. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I hate seeing that. This run sucks now. No big deal. Nice. That was actually a really good recovery there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. That That is one way to do that. Alright. Give me 1 second here. Anyway, let's do more runs. Yeah, the more I think about it, the less likely I think I am to doing GDQ practice. I think we might end after one more good run, hitting the 4-hour mark healthily. Just because I feel like the type of practice I have to do is pretty bad, like in terms of streamable content. Like it's not like the standard, like, oh, I have to practice this level and get good at strats. It's like, oh, I have to literally look at the PB video and remember what strats I'm doing because I literally forgot how to play the game. That type of practice, which is not as fun. At least in my opinion. Wow. That doesn't count as a good run. Alright. So do or die time. Which one do you think it is? Out of those two. I have a pretty good hunch. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. But I mean, in his defense, he was probably the most nervous I've ever seen. Alright, sounds good, David. Weird calling you that, but it is your Twitch name. And I'd rather not do the other one because, you know. Hopefully we are able to bust out one more good run. I don't want to just end on like endless attempts on World 1/2. But I don't pick the runs. I only influence them. If that makes sense. If we're gonna have a run, now is the time. 1-3 and 1-4 can disagree, but now is the time. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Can't complain. Is this a 52 too? No, it's not. Now I can complain. Ooh. Alright. First step looks to be complete. That was a very fast Bowser. Not the fastest, so we didn't get a 53, but still. I am okay with that. That Bowser. I'm not okay with that. Come on. One more run here. That's all I'm asking for. We do not erase that file. That was close. Oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, come on. One more run. Stop! Stop! I'm too impatient. Going in the wrong one. Already. Okay, so everyone died in 2-1 because I was dumb. Pretty preventable. Just get smart, you know? Not a huge deal. Yo, what up, Brock Mage? We've actually had some pretty good runs today, but obviously none that really connect. I think our best run died in B3. I mean, our PB has a really hard set of letter worlds to beat, so I'm not necessarily expecting even a run that's like -10 to PB or anything, so I wasn't surprised at least. But it's a welcome change from like yesterday. They're winding down though. This is probably, if I get one more run out of World 2, it's probably gonna be the last one. I'm gonna do a little offline practice for my GDQ games. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a 50. 50 is not that much worse than 52. Alright. Bowser, be nice. That's not nice. It's not nice at all. That was nice. Never mind. Nailing those 1-2s. It's kind of weird having 3 coins though. Okay. Let's get a 52 at least. Set the tone here. We have so many coins. Oh my god. Weird. Nice. Alright. How did I lose? Oh, I lost a lot of time in 1-1. Every single time. Why you gotta jump? Oof. I'm cutting it off at I don't know, 88. How about that? 5 more runs. Yeah, the runs were good, but they have not been good for the past 10 or so. Oof. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright, looks like we might get a 49 here. Maybe I'm going too hard in World 1. But it's so satisfying to get a fast kill on Bowser. Okay. Okay, so please, please get out of World 1. Let's not be 0 for 3 on this. Oh, rip. 0.1 behind. Okay. Alright, So far, so good. Yeah, we definitely got a 51, but it's okay. Alright. Ooh, why? Okay, well, there we go on that. Alright, 3 more attempts. Well, I don't want to end today on a sour note, but I might just have to. You sometimes got to cut yourself off. I'll go under, just because we don't have time to waste dying in 1-1 here. Crap. Like, what? How did that happen? Also, this is the last run of the night, so hopefully it goes well. We have PB'd on the last run of the night before, but that's usually because we just end the stream after we PB. But hey, if we could predict it, more power to me, right? Oh my god. Anyway, I think I'm cutting myself off there. Show someone else some love. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully more prepared to actually do GDQ stream stuff. But until then, who should we host? I guess we'll host Peebs. Peebs is a cool guy. Yeah. He's trying to complete every single SNES game ever. So if you like SNES stuff, he's your guy, and he's in a little pile of bits right now. See ya.